Hey everybody, C-Note here, and welcome to DOPEamine, the show that is all about mental health empowerment. Today on the show, I wanted to show you guys, my INTP friends, a couple of short videos that a few friends of mine have sent in telling you, the INTP, what they love about you as INTPs. Yesterday, we put out a video about what we love as INTPs, Molly and myself, in support of our Finding and Maintaining Relationships course that we are launching tomorrow about INTP relationships and how you can sort of be a little bit more elegant and learn how to grow in your relationships as an INTP. So you can go click that below and check that out to go see if that's something that fits into your life. That is $14 until tomorrow at midnight, which will go up to $29 after that. So without further ado, I'm just going to send it over to my friends, a few different personality types that will kind of share with you what they think about the INTP personality type and what they love about INTPs.
Hi, my name is Julie. I am an ENFP in the Myers-Briggs system, and I am currently dating an INTP, and he is absolutely wonderful. If you get the chance to date an INTP, I know that this is going up right before Valentine's Day, absolutely do it. They are so fun, and what they say about INTPs kind of being hopeless romantics is totally true. So, at least with me, not usually out in public around other people, but when he's alone with me, he's a total goofball and a lot of fun and all smiles. So, I mean, they are adorable, and if you really take the time to get to know them, they are wonderful people. I guess what I appreciate about INTPs is, at least personally, the sense of grounding they bring to me. They're people that they'll go down the rabbit trails with me as far as imagination and speculation, but they'll also bring me back, and they'll let me know if I've gone too far, too far. And I really appreciate that. There is a sense of stability there that I enjoy that introverted thinking brings, at least to me, that really grounds me in a way that works. And I appreciate that. And I also appreciate that, an INTP is willing to follow the rabbit trails with me so far as reason allows them to. There are points where they're like, all right, I'm done. We gotta go back the other direction now. But they are wonderful to have conversations with. And in particular, my INTP loves to follow me down little imaginative rabbit trails, stories, fantasy, sci-fi, that kind of thing. So that's always really fun. I guess it's pretty easy because an INTP obviously has made an impact on my life since I am dating one. But I think one of the ways he's made the most impact is how he has helped me implement small systems in my life. I have trouble with organization. I'm terrible with it. I'm an ENFP and I also have ADHD. Organization scares the crap out of me. And he has sat down with me after I have broken down crying because my finances aren't in order or I'm overwhelmed by some cleaning project. And he has sat down and said, let's make a plan. I know I'm not the best at planning either, but I can tell you what I have learned. And he actually sat down with me and helped me make a budget. And that, to me, even though it's not necessarily something he's super good at either, the fact that he was willing to spend that time on me and dig into that with me enough to help me get through that point really meant the world to me. And I think that was one of the first times I really knew he really cared. As far as the potential that I see in INTPs, again, relating it back to my boyfriend, he's a walking encyclopedia. Like, if you need information on the subjects that he's gotten into, if he gets into something, he gets into it for everything. He taught me how to play Magic the Gathering, and he has so much knowledge over this game. And then one of my favorite games is Pokemon. So we'll battle each other, like say on Pokemon Showdown. And it just shocks me that he has an encyclopedic knowledge of Pokemon as well, better than me. And I've been playing my whole life. So, you know, he's just incredible. And I feel like that's something that all INTPs bring to the world, is this hunger for knowledge's sake. If you're going to take the time to read up and look up something, you're going to get into all of it. And that's something I really love, because I tend to only dive into what I need, as far as just how I tend to learn things. He goes in very deep to things, and I tend to go wide. So I'll know all the surface level stuff, but he can really get into the mechanics and get into the why and the how of everything. And to me, that's just such a gift, to be able to see all of that and put it all together and matrix in a way that I cannot. So that is an absolute skill and strength. And I think it's really important to the world to have those people that can see how all of that stuff comes together and what it takes to follow through on all of it, I guess. Another example, playing Minecraft, he's a redstone genius. Like, he could just be like, and this goes here, and this goes here, and bam, it's on. Like, he just remembers it all. And he's like a wizard. He's a wizard. INTPs are wizards. And as far as INTPs and just how awesome they are, you guys have all kinds of potential that you're going to bring, that people are going to see. You are talented. You are crazy smart and clever. I very much look up to the INTPs in my life. And I know you guys aren't natural leaders, but to me, it's easy to follow you because I trust your judgment. So keep bringing that, because there's a lot of us out there that need it.
These are the things I love about INTPs. First and foremost, they are critical thinkers. They're intellectuals, and they keep us in integrity with our ideas and our thoughts and our logic. They make sure that we believe in things that are sound. They check to make sure if what we believe is true or not. They evaluate the premises of our logic. And INTPs, we are so thankful for this, because you allow us to think on a deeper level. You allow us to critically think. You make sure that what we believe are things worth believing in, and you really don't let us settle for less. So, you know, we love you for that. You make sure that we keep in integrity with our ideas, with our logic, that we don't settle for less with that. And we're just so thankful for that. And thank you, INTPs, for making sure that the truth is heard, that you guys, when you guys voice out logically, like inconsistent, logically incongruent thoughts, you better the whole collective, because we're forced to reevaluate the way we think. So thank you for not only updating your own logical algorithm, but updating the logical algorithm of the society around you, because we really have to thank you for that. You're really helping society at large have a more accurate algorithm to evaluate their ideas and premises with. And thank you so much, INTPs, for not accepting things at face value. You guys teach us how important and crucial it is to look at the logical underneath of everything. So you guys don't just settle for what the collective believes, but you guys need to think for yourself. And I think what we love about you is that you teach us how important it is and to just think for ourselves. And you model for us the benefits of what it's like to think for yourself. Because when you make sure your logic is not corrupt, you are living by pure, or like trying your best to find a pure logic that makes sense. And you're helping society at large and your loved ones or anyone who has the pleasure, who has the privilege to hear your ideas, to figure out like these amazing ideas that finally make sense because of you. You guys are like the missing piece to make a logically incongruent idea a congruent idea. You guys are wizards in that way. You guys are critical thinkers that update our logical understanding as a society, and we love you for that, because without you, we would be operating by a much, like, I don't want to say shallow, but it's like we wouldn't have introspected enough about our logic without you guys. So thank you so much for bringing out the intellectual in your thinking, and to make us as a society understand the importance of what it's like to think hard and to not settle less for logic. I know I've said that a million times, but I can't repeat this enough. INTPs are just wizards with like refining people's algorithm to make sure that what they think makes sense, you know, that the puzzle pieces fit. Like the TI is able to assess logic and to keep, you know, speculating and making sure the holes are filled and make sense, or like they are good at scrapping holes that don't make sense. And we thank you, INTPs, for taking out the bugs out of our algorithms, for taking out the incongruities in our thinking, our thought patterns, because you make us people with more integrity. And at the end of the day, when, you know, we all perish, having our integrity is the most important. So thank you, INTPs, for preserving our integrity of thought, because you make us better human beings, and we are infinitely grateful. We are infinitely blessed to have you in our lives, and we are so thankful that we have the pleasure of hearing your ideas when you do share. And know that it is always valuable, because you provide us integrity, and as a species, to progress, we need that. So thank you for being one of the thought leaders who progress society when society decides to listen to your ideas. Thank you so much, INTPs. You guys are loved, you guys are appreciated, and you guys are awesome.
Hi, lovely INTPs. I just wanted to hop on here and share some love with all of you beautiful people. Thank you for being such a wonderful, unique, special, funny, and creative type. I am in awe of your minds and the way it works and the genius it produces. Whichever field you're in, I'm sure that you're following some very creative ideas on your own right now. And that, the world is going to benefit from that. I am, so I think one of the things that I admire the most about INTPs, and that one thing that they've also taught me, is the courage they have when it comes to walking their own intellectual path. I admire how INTPs are just being themselves, and how they're just, what you see is what you get. There's no bullshit, no games, no hidden motives. There's just very genuine. So thank you for always being so real, and thank you for giving other people permission to be themselves around you too, and sharing their truth. I think it's something that the world needs a lot more of, and so thank you for doing that for everyone. And for myself personally, INTPs have been some deeply loyal friends to me, who have been deeply caring, and so I'm so thankful for their friendship and their love. It might not be the loudest, most expressive type of love, but I very much feel it. And I think if I had to give a little piece of encouragement, I think it would be that I can only imagine how hard it must be sometimes with maybe the world giving you some pushback or some negative feedback. And my biggest piece would be that just because people are projecting something doesn't make it true. Like, yourself, the place you're coming from, the intent you're coming from when you're doing something. So don't ever let people make you question that. You can take in the feedback without questioning that you're a deeply, deeply good person. And the other piece would be lean on your people. You're very much loved and cared for. And I'm sure there's people around you that adore you. And if things get rough, don't forget to reach out, because you definitely don't have to do any of this alone. And I hope this video is a nice little reminder of that.
All right, so what do you guys think? After the past few videos, we've kind of shared a couple things that we love about INTPs. Now I want to hear from you. What do you love about yourself as an INTP? What do you love about other INTPs in your life? I know Valentine's Day, we can get kind of cynical about the corporate holiday and all of this stuff, but it is an opportunity to think about what we're grateful for and what we appreciate about each other. And I think it's a good opportunity to give our little baby FE some attention and kind of share what we love about each other. So tell me in the comments below, what do you like about yourself? What is your favorite thing that you've heard from other people talk about INTPs, and what you appreciate about yourself and what you appreciate about other INTPs? We want to keep spreading the love and keep sharing all of the positive things that INTPs can give to the world, because it's valuable for you to know as an INTP what you contribute to society. What is the thing that you can bring? And I think we're spending a lot of time to try to figure that out, when the answers are all around us with other people. All we have to do is ask them and get the information from them about what has been working, and continue to double down on our strengths and bring that out into the world. So I want to remind you that our Finding and Maintaining Relationships course as an INTP is available below. You just click that link. It's also at bit.ly/INTPlove, all capital letters except for the OVE. INTP, capital letters, L, capital letter, OVE. Just click the thing below. It's like too much to explain. So go click the thing below, go check out the page. There's all the curriculum is there. You can see what the segments are, and go check that out. It is $14 until the end of Valentine's Day. And then after that, it's going to be $29. So go do that now, because it is a worthy investment, something that will be an easy investment for you to take a lot of information and ideas and concepts and advice with you for basically the rest of your life. This is an opportunity to kind of change the tide and take a little bit of control over this thing that you felt like has been a big weakness in your life, as I'm pretty sure I've definitely felt that way. So now's the time for you to take the reins, take the power back, as you would if you were in Rage Against the Machine, and get the opportunity to start to manage, find, and maintain better relationships in your life. So go ahead, click the link below. Let me know what you think about yourself as an INTP and other INTPs. And with that, I have been C-Note. I appreciate you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll catch you next time on DOPEamine. See ya.